Hello guys, I'm here in my home in beautiful Aurora, Colorado, and what we're going to do today is test out TRAC. TRAC is Reactive Training Systems tool called the Training Recovery Assessment Computer, and this is a software you can use through Reactive Training Systems run by Mike Tushir. The idea is that we're able to get some information about how ready you are to perform for that day. So it's a simple test and you perform it daily upon waking. What we've got here is heart rate 1. This is your heart rate when you are completely sedentary and sitting down. Let's see if we can zoom in here. Alright, heart rate 2. You'll be standing up after that, and the peak heart rate that you end up at will be heart rate 2. Heart rate 3 will be the lowest that it gets to, and finally 4 will be the average once you're standing up. Following that, we have a few subjective questions about how is your soreness in the legs, soreness in push muscles, pull muscles, alertness, tiredness, perception of recovery, and finally motivation to train. Based off of all of that, TRAC will come back with some suggestions for your training. I've only been doing this 2 days so far, but something like take a nap is one that it gives me. Sometimes it will give you suggestions based off of the RPE and fatigue percent system. So drop 2% fatigue load or add 2% fatigue load if you're feeling good. So we're going to get to the test now, and this will be more accurate with a heart rate monitor that I'm getting hopefully later today, but we'll give it a go and I'll let you guys know how this works. So I did end up picking up a heart rate monitor. This is the Polar FT4. I picked it up off of Amazon, and I think it was one of the combination of highest rated and lowest cost, which seems to be about usually what I go for everything. It comes with a strap, so you'll strap that sensor around your low chest and lie down on the floor, rest for 2 minutes, then take your average heart rate, stand up, record your high and your low, and then your final average. And what you'll get when you input that data is something like this. This is the page from TRAC, and I've recorded 7 days of data so far. Let's take a look at the graph in the top left and note that there's 2 lines, combined stress and weekly average stress. So combined stress comes from all areas of life, and sleep can be a good factor for that. And finally, weekly average comes from workload. So you can see that the lines cross there, indicating that at least for a short time my weekly average stress was below my combined stress. In looking at the bottom graph, we'll see that during that same period of time, we'll note that my recovery rate was below my global fatigue load, which is important to note that for a while I was adding fatigue faster than I was able to recover. Which this is important information to have, and this comes to the question of why would we need more data in terms of our training. And I think the answer really is that what we need are to be able to make informed decisions about how to change training, when to change training, and why. And a lot of times we make those decisions in the dark. So TRAC is one method of trying to fill that data void. So I will be giving it a full review and deciding at the end if it was something worthwhile, if I gleaned some important information, what were some potential downfalls, what were some benefits, and in general trying to give the most honest review I can. Note in the top right that the suggestions for this day at least are to continue training as normal, and also tiredness has been high, try to take a nap today, and I am going to try to pay attention to these suggestions as much as possible. So we'll see what the outcome is, and I will come back with a full 30 days of data, and generally, like I said, give an honest review, which I think is the most fair I can do. I definitely applaud Mike T for his efforts in trying to fill the data void and coming up with a smart training system, or at least something to aid training, and we'll be putting it to the test. Thanks guys for watching. If you haven't already, click like, subscribe, all that jazz, and thank you.